Customize your checkout. Under Theme Settings, you can also customize the look of your checkout. At the very least, it's a good idea to add your logo to your checkout to give it a branded feel. If you need to, you can also customize how your checkout works by clicking through to your checkout settings or going to settings greater than checkout. Checkout settings in Shopify. Here's a quick rundown of the choices you can make regarding your checkout. Customer accounts. You can choose whether you want customers to create an account at checkout. This can be useful if you're running a wholesale or members-only store. We'll be disabling it for our store since we don't want to introduce unnecessary friction to our checkout experience. Customer contact. You can let customers choose how they want to be contacted by you after placing an order, email, or SMS text messages. I'll select customers can only check out with email for now to keep it simple and focus on building an email list I can market to. Form options. Here you can decide whether extra information like a first name or company name is hidden, optional, or required at checkout. Since we don't need all this information to fulfill every order for Kinda Hot Sauce, I'm going to make most of them optional. Order processing. You can find options to streamline the ordering process or add an additional confirmation step. To save customers some time, we'll use the customer's shipping address as the billing address by default and enable autocomplete for addresses. Email marketing. You can build your email list as you build your customer list by letting customers sign up during checkout. Since email is a key pillar in many online marketing strategies, we'll make sure this is turned on so we can sell our hot sauce to potential and existing customers on our email list. Abandoned checkouts. When a customer reaches your checkout and decides not to complete their purchase, it can happen for any number of reasons. You can set up an automated reminder email for these shoppers. We'll set up our automated email to go out 10 hours after someone abandons their checkout, while our store is still fresh in their minds and they may have more time to reconsider their purchase. When in doubt, prioritize choices that reduce the friction of checking out for the majority of your customers. Ask for feedback. Feedback is a gift, especially when you've been spending so much time working on your online store. Fresh eyes can often spot areas to improve that you don't and provide invaluable insights you can use to make tweaks to your store. By default, your store is password protected, but you can give people the password to check it out. You can find your password, or change it, under Online Store Greater Than Preferences. Some other great places to go for feedback include people close to you who you can rely on to give honest, constructive feedback. Subreddits that your target customers may subscribe to. Facebook groups. The Shopify community's feedback on my store forum. When I shared Kinda Hot Sauce for feedback, the following areas were mentioned to focus on for improvement. The copywriting on my product pages could be more focused on who my brand is for, responsible hot sauce lovers. A few people called out how charming the About page was and how it made people want to buy from this business. I could carry this charisma into the rest of my copywriting and campaigns when I start marketing. Take both the good and the bad with a grain of salt as you incorporate feedback into your store. The best form of feedback you'll get is when you start actively marketing your business. 4. Set up shipping. Shipping can be one of the most complex considerations involved in running an e-commerce business. Between product weights, packaging costs, shipping destinations, carrier rates, and your potential profit per order, there are a lot of variables to juggle. Luckily, we can boil it down to a few main approaches, which you can even blend together depending on the unique needs of your business, to find a shipping strategy that works for you. Offer free shipping. Free shipping can be an effective incentive for customers to shop with you, whether it's applied to certain products, order amounts, for example, if they spend over $50, or regions of the world. Keep in mind that you will need to factor this into the retail price of your products if you plan on absorbing the cost of shipping on behalf of your customers. Charge real-time carrier rates. Shopify integrates in real time with various carriers like USPS and Canada Post to generate shipping options and lift pricing. This allows your customers to choose the exact service and price they want. You can take advantage of discounted rates through Shopify shipping. Charge a flat rate. Flat rate shipping works best when your products have similar sizes and weights, making actual shipping expenses easier to predict. Offer local pickup/delivery. You can also give local customers the option to pick up their online order at one of your locations, setting specific notification settings, pickup instructions, and other details for each location. For more advice on creating a shipping strategy, you can read our Beginner's Guide to E-commerce Shipping and Fulfillment. Remember that, like most of what we've done so far, this is something you can revisit and adjust over time. For Kinda Hot Sauce, since it's located in Canada, we're going to set up our shipping in the following way to illustrate some of the various approaches you can take. An $8 flat rate to ship to Canada and the United States. Free shipping to Canada/the United States when you spend $30 or more. Real-time carrier rates for the rest of the world. About Shopify shipping. With Shopify shipping, you can get discounted rates, print shipping labels in Shopify, and manage order fulfillment all in one place. Setting up our shipping zones. You can implement your shipping strategy under settings greater than shipping in Shopify. Here, you'll be able to create shipping zones where you can set your rates for shipping to customers in certain countries. Shopify shipping example. Setting conditional shipping rates. Within the shipping zone we just created, we can use the Add Rate button to create specific rates based on certain conditions. For example, we can offer free shipping based on the condition that an order reaches a certain value threshold. Or we can increase the shipping rate if the order exceeds a certain rate. Generally, you can save time and money on shipping while making more per sale by encouraging customers to add more items to their order. So we'll use free shipping on orders over $30, 2 bottles of hot sauce or the 3-pack bundle, as an incentive for customers to spend more. Shopify shipping rate. Setting up real-time calculated shipping rates. Real-time shipping rates are based on the shipping details you entered when adding your products and package dimensions on the settings greater than shipping page. Customers can then choose their preferred service and rate at checkout. You can also adjust these rates to include a handling fee to account for extra costs, like packaging or your time, on top of the courier services rates. Setting up calculated shipping rates. 5. Set up taxes. As a business that sells goods or services, you have to collect taxes to send to the government each time someone orders from your store. Some exceptions apply, such as for digital goods in many jurisdictions. Shopify will help you automatically handle most tax calculations using default sales tax rates around the world. Even so, it's a good idea to conduct some research or ask a tax professional to ensure you're charging the correct amount of sales tax. You can override the default tax settings if there are specific requirements for your region, such as taxes for specific products or for shipping. Go to Settings Greater Than Taxes in Shopify to set up your tax regions. Here you can edit the default rates if you like, or apply overrides if specific conditions apply in your region or to your products. Since Kinda Hot Sauce operates in Canada, we'll set up our default tax rates for Canada. If you have a tax number, you can enter it here or you can do so later. You'll be able to see how much tax you've collected under Analytics Greater Than Reports. Shopify tax settings. None of this should be taken as tax advice, and you should consult with a tax professional if you're uncertain about your tax situation. Shopify doesn't file or remit your sales taxes for you. 6. Setting up payment gateways and payouts. We're in the final stretch. Next up is deciding how your store will accept payments and how you as a store owner will get paid. Go to Settings Greater Than Payments to set up your payment provider. Shopify has made it easy to start accepting all major forms of payment with Shopify Payments. As long as you operate your business in one of the supported countries and aren't considered a prohibited business, you can activate Shopify Payments in just one click and pay 0% in extra transaction fees. You can also choose from over 100 third-party payment providers here or offer your customers additional payment options, such as PayPal. In my case, I'll complete account setup for Shopify payments by entering my business and banking information. I can also manage my settings for Shopify payments and do things like choose the payment options I want to offer, like different credit cards, for example, Visa, and accelerated one-click payment options like Apple Pay and Shop Pay. Shop Pay is Shopify's one-click payment option that lets any customer of any store with Shop Pay enabled save their payment information for future purchases. Sell in multiple currencies, which will automatically convert your prices into the customer's currency if you enable it. Since we're selling mostly in Canada and the US, we'll add the US dollar and the Canadian dollar to our enabled currencies. Set your payout schedule. You can receive your payout daily, weekly, or monthly. It all depends on your preferences when it comes to your cash flow. Toggle extra fraud prevention measures such as CVV and postal code verification to add an extra layer of security. Customize how you appear on your customers' bank statements. We'll use Kinda Hot Sauce to make our brand recognizable to customers on their credit card statements. The currency you sell your products in can be set under settings greater than general. I'm going to be selling in US dollars since it will be familiar for both US and Canadian customers.